Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another episode 2 of the Aston Villa career mode here. Hope you guys enjoyed episode 1. I'm super happy to have this series back. So make sure you subscribe below so you don't miss any more of these episodes. We're going to be doing weekly at the moment, but I may up the frequency as we get into the series a little bit more as I enjoy it a bit more, and I'm sure you guys will too. But we're going to start off here. In the last episode, I showed you a couple of maybe transfer targets, but I've been doing a little bit of scouting, doing a little bit of searching myself, and added a number of players here to my shortlist who I'm considering buying. So I'm going to walk you through a couple of the big names, which maybe you would expect him, maybe you wouldn't. The first one here is Curtis Jones. And the reason one young Premier League player, English. And the good thing is also he can play in the centre mid position and the cam position, which I think is a real plus. That's the kind of player I'm really looking for. One that's versatile, particularly with Ross Barkley going out. He's young, so he should be pretty cheap as well. We had Dominic Szoboszlai on here as well, but he's just gone to AC Milan, so we'll have to wait for him. Phil Foden, again, is another one who I think could be very, very nice for us. Another very player similar to Curtis Jones. Again, can play both in that attacking midfield position and deeper as well. Mateus Pereira, again, someone who's just come up to the Premier League, got a lot of potential. Dendoncker as well, another player who can play a little bit further back, but gives us a little bit of protection maybe at the back if we need it. Oxlade-Chamberlain, one which is maybe a little bit out of our league. I don't think he'd be a really good signing if we can get him. Might be a little bit too expensive for us. Divock. Now, this is an interesting one. Obviously, I'm a Liverpool fan, so, you know, this guy's done so much for Liverpool, but he's not really going to get too much game time at Liverpool. And I think we can honestly do with someone who could play down the middle and challenge Ollie Watkins, as well as play either on the right or the left. So I think he'd be really good. And then I've just got a couple of youngsters here who I want to kind of not necessarily buy now, but want to track. One of these guys is Giovanni Reina from the US, plays for Borussia Dortmund. Quality player. If you haven't seen him in real life, check him out. He's just amazing. And then Sandro Tonali, who's just moved to Wolfsburg. So unfortunately, we're not going to be able to go for him. Jurgen Klopp's going to have to put... Let's put in a bit of, I think, 8 million. You know what? That seems like a fair amount of money for someone who's not going to play for Liverpool. What? Jurgen!
Look, I really don't like this. You now, no, I know exactly what you want to do. I said what I said. Do with it what you want.
Jurgen, hey, yo, Jurgen, don't disrespect me like that. I know I'm a new manager to the game and all that, but don't disrespect me like that. You know what? Just to piss him off, we're gonna go back in for Curtis Jones. He has a release clause of 6.9. You know what? Let's pay it. Let's not get screwed by Jurgen Klopp again. Let's get him. Let's negotiate a contract with him. A first purchase here. Oh no, wait, not our first purchase. This is not our first purchase. We've got Brandon Williams. Let's see who we got here. Sporadic, mate. That's fine. You might be probably a little bit more than sporadic, particularly with the injuries we have at the moment. Okay, well, maybe we were being a little bit too fair, but there it is. Curtis Jones. He's made his way now, or he's making his way to Aston Villa, coming down south from Liverpool. I think I'm going to leave it at the moment. Maybe we'll come back and dabble here in the transfer market to see if we get any offers, maybe for some of our players between now and then. But the games come thick and fast. Next up is Spurs. We had United in the last game, in the last episode, which was very, very tough, and the games are just not getting any easier. So this is the team we'll be going for. It kind of worked well last time with Troyer on the left, so we're putting Grealish down the middle as well. Still not ready for Brandon Williams to come in just yet. I think this will be a difficult game, so I'm just going to stick with kind of what goes well with Matt Targett at left back. Maybe there's a better game coming sometime soon that we can feed in Brandon Williams. But let's jump into this game. This undoubtedly will be a tough down game. Harry Kane and Heung-min Son are going to cause us some problems. Predicting that they're going to play Bale as well. So it's going to be a tough one, guys. It's going to be a very, very tough one. Alright, here we go. Tottenham looking like there's something out of The Simpsons in this bright yellow kit. Let's get the game started. It's going to be as I said before the game, it's going to be a game in which Harry Kane and Son, I'm sure, will just try and break away. Oh, comes down to him. Oh, and he finishes. What a fantastic goal. Is that Jackie Grealish or is that Trezeguet? I think it's Trezeguet. It was a wicked cross from Matt Targett, and it was controlled amazingly by Trezeguet. This was one of those R1 crosses. Look at that touch. Then I think it was Reguilon there at left back. He had no chance there against Trezeguet, and it's 1-0 up. Early goal. Exactly what we needed. Can we now just sit back and absorb the Tottenham pressure? Oh, into Jack Grealish. No! Jack! It was the same cross again, similar to the one that Matt Target put across for the goal. Jack Grealish controlled it. Oh, no. Got to be careful of Son here. Come on, Matty Cash. You got this. No. Oh, good blocking. No! Comes back to Harry Kane. Oh, we blocked the first shot. How unlucky is that? Look at this. He got to him. Blocked the shot. How unlucky is that? Tottenham have been done nothing in this game. This is really important we don't concede here. Oh, great defending, Tyrone. Off you go, Traore. It's Matip. Oh, into Ollie Watkins. Finish! And he finishes! Ollie Watkins. In the last episode, he was wasteful, but this time round, we hit him on the break. Traore and Watkins making no mistake this time. Nice little 1-2. He was through. And then beautifully past Hugo Lloris. What a goal. 2-1. There we go. The full-time whistle. Come on. What a big win. We got trounced by United last time. Spurs are a very, very good team. And we've got to be doing well at home if we want to, achieve our goals this season. So that was a fantastic performance. Ollie Watkins as well, getting the goal. You know what? We'll give the interview to praise the players. It was a fantastic performance. So we're switching up attention now to the Carabao Cup or the EFL Cup, and it is our first round or third round game, and we're going to be facing West Ham, who I'm sure they'll be making changes, but I haven't had a really chance because we skipped pre-season to really use the depth of our squad. So this is the team we're starting. Lots of players who we haven't seen yet in the beginning start of this season. So Brandon Williams finally makes his debut. Curtis Jones as well making his debut in that cam position, and Wesley, the big slab up front. Carey on the left, El Ghazi on the right. Just trying to see what these players are all about. We have a time to maybe get rid of them if some of them are really, really bad. So, they're going to have to impress in this game. But West Ham will be a difficult game. This competition is something I do want to win. It's something we at least want to go far in. I think it'll just be a good distraction from the Premier League and maybe we get a bit of silverware at the end of this season. That would be a huge way to end the first season. But let's jump into this first one in the EFL Cup against West Ham. Oh, he was fouled there. It comes to Lansbury. Oh, he blasts it over the bar. Curtis Jones was taken out. Jesus, Lansbury's haircut is mad. His haircut is mad. But that was a cynical foul there on Curtis Jones. Oh no. Poor clearance. Oh, they're through. Oh, and they've scored. Is he offside? I think he's offside though. I think we've been given a reprieve there by the assistant. We gave the ball away there. It was very easy to clear. I think it was for Engels. Or, no, it was for Hauser, I think it was. There we go, half-time. Curtis Jones has been decent, but you can tell both teams have made quite a few changes. Not much is really flowing. Wesley is shocking. He's super slow, and he can't really win much in the air either, so I'm not sure what he really brings to the team, but Curtis Jones has been the brightest spark for us in the first half. And he's going to have to pull up a big performance here in the second half, because everyone else is looking pretty shocking. Oh, Curtis Jones. He's through here. Come on, finish. Oh, he finishes on his debut. What a goal. Curtis Jones, come on. I'm saying he's been the best player today. He has come on and been light and day. Better than everyone else. We make a couple of substitutions we made before the goal. Just try and inject something into the game. We brought on Jack Grealish and Kieran Davis because Wesley was just horrendous and so was Carey. But maybe we didn't need to. But you know what? I'd rather keep him on and try and go for the second because who knows what our defence will be like. But Curtis Jones, fantastic goal on his debut. Come on, there we go. Full-time whistle. Curtis Jones, big man. Talked at the beginning of the game how all of these players maybe won't start every game, so they've got to put in a big performance. And he was the player who put in the big performance. Watching the post-match interview, they asked me about Brandon Williams, though. The media's got a thing for Brandon Williams. I'm sure they will ask me about him rather than Curtis Jones. There you go. Look at this, Brandon Williams. So before we jump into the last game, something that was very, very obvious for me in that game, in the one against West Ham, was that... And before we jump into that last game, what was obvious to me from that... So before we jump into the final game of this episode, one thing that was really, really obvious to me was how bad like our backup strikers are. Ollie Watkins is decent, but he's not good. He needs someone to push him. Plus, we need someone who's actually going to be good backup. Like if Ollie Watkins gets injured or he's out of form, whatever. And I've done a bit of searching and I thought about, you know what, who's someone that maybe is decent enough for the moment, but is not someone that's going to be too expensive. Because, you know, as we progress, we do want to be looking at better and higher caliber players. So I thought a good player we could bring in now who's got a lot of Premier League pedigree is this guy here on screen. Josh King can play all across the front three, so can maybe play even on the left and the right if need be. Obviously in the Championship as well, so he'll be looking for a way back into the Premier League. So hopefully we can tempt him with not too much money. Let's have a look. Let's see if there's any swaps we could offer. Maybe we could offer El Ghazi actually. That might not be a bad shout. Or maybe even Carey. Let's offer Carey. He's only Carey's a good prospect, right? Carey's a good prospect. So yeah, do you know what? Let's keep these guys. Let's see if there's any strikers we can maybe give. Maybe we can give Wesley. You know what? Let's give Wesley. Let's give Wesley. Surely they'll take Wesley, right? They want an extra 3.5 on top of Wesley, so they rate him at around 13 million. There we go. Josh King on his way to Aston Villa. Well, not just yet until we sort out the wage, but a great deal reached. I think Josh King will be a fantastic player. I think he'll be an important player in the squad. Definitely be challenging Ollie Watkins. So there he is, Josh King. We successfully negotiated with him. He's on a salary of about 50k, which it's all right. You know what it is? Or we probably could have got it a little bit cheaper. But hey, I think he's a great player anyway. I'll be excited to see how he plays in the team. Maybe we could even trial with 2 up front. It's something maybe, depending on how the season goes, maybe we will trial with. But next game up is against Arsenal, man. The big games just don't stop coming. Like, we're facing a very, very tough start to the season here. But we're doing well, which you can see there. We're 5th in the league at the moment. Which is not bad given the games we've had. But this Arsenal game, again, will be another tough one. Feels like we're just playing North London teams today, or London teams today, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing. So let's jump into this Arsenal game, see if we can carry on that form from the other 2 wins we've got in this episode, and let's get it. So Curtis Jones was that impressive in the West Ham game that I'm chucking him straight in here. He's not even at full fitness or anything, but he was so good. He has to go in this team for me. Our first away game, or our first away game of this episode at least. We're going to be also starting Brandon Williams at left back, so hopefully all the reporters get off my back. But let's get it. It should be a very, very tough game. Again, I feel like I say that for every game, but let's get it. Let's see if we can come away with something from the Emirates. The Emirates looking very fly here in next-gen graphics. Looking very nice. Bernd Leno getting warmed up. Hopefully Ollie Watkins can bag a few past him. Maybe we'll look to bring on Josh King as well. Maybe later on in the game, either if we need a goal or to try and protect a lead if we have one. Oh, great ball from Jack Grealish into Brandon Williams, but he couldn't find Ollie Watkins. Ollie Watkins, I thought, was ahead of the defender. I'm not sure who that defender was, but they put on the afterburners to get back. No, they played well there. Lacazette and Vela were the key culprits in that one. Interesting to see Carlos Vela back at Arsenal. Obviously was at Arsenal ages ago. They worked the ball well here. Good defending. There it is, half-time whistle. We haven't really been at it, you know. We haven't really been at it. Curtis Jones has struggled to get into the game. Ollie Watkins has been absolutely absent. And you can see there only 1 shot on target. That was the best chance of the game, though, I think. As Jack Grealish beat Cedric for pace, but we're going to have to do a lot better here in the second half if we want to pick up the win here away from home. Oh, great ball, Ollie Watkins, and he finishes it off. Ollie Watkins, what fantastic ball from Jack Grealish into Curtis Jones. That is the link-up play that I want to be seeing this season. Look at this ball, fantastic ball. And then look at that little reverse ball. First time finish. It was kind of down the middle of the goal, but Bernd Leno didn't have a chance. Ollie Watkins again. That's 2-2 now in the Premier League. Oh, great ball. Ollie Watkins makes no mistake as we broke away from an Arsenal attack and it's 2-0 up. Surprising the Gunners at the Emirates. Fantastic little breakaway goal. That's what we want to be seeing. Look at that. He had the pace. I'm not sure who number 5 is. And there, look at that. Fantastic finish. Ollie Watkins. Not making any mistakes this time round. Looks like he learned his lesson from last episode. 2 fantastic goals today. Puts us 2-0 up with about 20 minutes to go. Perfect position. And so here we're making a couple of substitutions just to freshen up the team. Curtis Jones played well when he did come on. But we replace him with Josh King. We've put Jack Grealish down the middle because I think I could just do with a bit of extra pace down the wing, which is what Josh King will give us as he loses the ball the first time he gets the ball for us. Oh, fantastic ball down the line. Ollie Watkins on the left foot. He makes it 3. We have come away to the Emirates and put on a fantastic performance. Ollie Watkins. Where's this guy been? Hey, I know it's still early in the season, but this is what I want to see. Josh King came in. He maybe saw it as a bit of a challenge, and he's responded in this game with a fantastic goal. So I think that is his hat-trick. Yeah, it is his hat-trick. What a fantastic game. Great goals from him here in the second half. And we're pretty much towards the end of the game now. So unless Arsenal do something miraculous, which I don't put it beyond them, this should hopefully be an away win. There we go. The full-time whistle. What a win. What a fantastic win. Both North London teams done and dusted. 6 points off both Spurs and Arsenal, with one being away in North London as well. Fantastic. Ollie Watkins. Hey, let's go into the post-match interview here and praise Ollie Watkins. What a fantastic performance. Here we go. Ollie Watkins, hat-trick performance. It was breathtaking. Absolutely breathtaking. Fantastic for him. The lads up front were ruthless. We literally had 3 chances in the second half and we scored all 3. So big ups to them, Ollie Watkins in particular. And it is going to be transfer deadline day. So I'm going to leave you guys on a cliffhanger to see whether we make any purchases or whether we sell anyone during transfer deadline day. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Make sure to subscribe down below if you're not already. Hope you guys are enjoying this one. I'm having good fun already. We've started off pretty well. Better than I even expected after that Man United defeat in our first game. So I'm looking forward to the next episode, so make sure you don't miss it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.